everyone. Welcome to the Midday News. Civil society organizations, media partners, and international agencies gathered in Port Moresby on Wednesday, 25th February, for the ABCID PNG MDI Media and CSO's networking event under the theme Building a Healthier PNG. The event focused on strengthening collaboration, sharing knowledge, and improving responses to HIV, sexual reproductive health, and broader public health challenges.
Media, civil society, and development partners gathered in Port Moresby on Wednesday to strengthen collaboration and drive unified action on HIV, sexual reproductive health, and public health in PNG. Jonathan Walla of the Burnett Institute opened the presentations, highlighting locally led programs aligned with the National Health Plan 2021 to 2030. He emphasized strong partnership and showcased the HIV and sexual reproductive health integration project with Catholic Health Services.
The work that other partners are not doing in PNG. Empowering community and sustainability are our integral part in our work.
George Rugby of World Vision PNG discussed empowering marginalized groups through a three-pillar approach of empowerment, partnerships, and sustainability, noting the growth of peer networks among sex workers, MSM, and transgender communities.
To target using social media campaigns to be able to reach out to people that normally you will not find in the community when you're doing your outreach. So those are the people that are always on their phone, sometimes they're mobile or they're at work or they're somewhere. You go into the community but you don't find them. So we're able to reach them through the digital prevention space, working in partnership with National AIDS Council to develop key messaging around HIV, AIDS, STI, family planning, condom, where to go to get the test, and the other services.
Catholic Health Services Executive Director for Projects, Graham Apayan, outlined the integration of HIV services within primary health care, now supporting over 90,000 people nationwide, while using innovation such as cloud-based reporting.
With HIV testing and care, there's around about 9,000 people living with HIV that we support, and we provide adherence counseling and treatment for them as of December last year. And these people, they come for reviews within the clinics that we, so there's around about over 100 clinics that currently do HIV testing or HIV work, half of which we estimate are providing the antiretroviral treatment.
The event had question and answer sessions, networking, and speeches. Joanna Pillett, TVWAN News.
Over 100 students at the Asia-Pacific Institute of Applied Social, Economic and Technical Studies are set to benefit from a new academic partnership with the University of Goroka. This will allow them to graduate with dual certificates and diplomas.
The private-public partnership between the APIASATS and the University of Goroka will enable students to receive both an APIASATS and a University of Goroka qualifications upon successful completion of their studies at APIASATS. Director of APIASATS, Thomas Pillar, said this program is important for students attending private institutions as it gives them the same level of recognition as those studying at UOG campuses around the country.
Now last year, this fantastic program have already enrolled concurrently our diploma in business students and diploma in education students. We will continue to reinforce this partnership by also enrolling students in the diploma in business and diploma in education and diploma in tourism to also concurrently pursue the same diploma with University of Goroka.
Pillar added that the partnership has already proven crucial, providing students with greater confidence and motivation in their studies. He noted that students will not pay any extra fees to receive the University of Goroka qualification. The fees paid at Appiah sets will cover both qualifications. It is a bonus for the students.
The student who enroll for the choice of the program with FSS will not pay any more to register for University of Broca. The school fees that they have paid for FSS will be used to pay for the courses at University of Broca. So it's only a one-time fee they will pay, and they will pay no more. But they will, at the end of the day, get 2 qualifications.
Pilar noted that the arrangement is done in a similar fashion as UOG affiliates and branches nationwide, but it is done under public-private partnership. Representing the University of Goroka, Mike Kundu said this partnership is a great opportunity for students. It provides a pathway for degree programs for the students.
And then also there's a partnership with University of Goroka where we are rolling out diploma programs in which the students here can enroll concurrently so that we can issue the diploma certificates and qualifications after they successfully complete as transit students in the 3rd year and then eventually complete in the final year. So that's a 2-year program up at University of Goroka and 2-year program here to complete the diplomas. So once they do that, then they can successfully graduate with their degrees and move on in their life.
Students are urged to remain committed and focused on their studies to benefit from the program. Meanwhile, students spoke positively about this arrangement and are determined to realize this opportunity.
The Kokoda Track Foundation is celebrating 16 years of building young leaders in Papua New Guinea. This week in Port Moresby, 12 new archer leaders were welcomed into the 2026 program. The ceremony marked another chapter for the Archer Leadership Development Program, which continues to invest in young Papua New Guineans committed to driving positive change. The 2025 cohort symbolically passed the leadership torch to the new intake, highlighting the strong sense of community that defines leadership in PNG. Kylie Sabare, 2025 graduate, said, "In PNG, when you lift one of us, you lift many more. The light given to these leaders will shine back into our communities." The 12-month program includes mentoring, workshops based on the Harvard Adaptive Leadership Model, work placements, tuition support, and an exchange experience to Australia. This year's cohort was selected from nearly 350 applicants nationwide, shortlisted to 30 before completing a rigorous 2-day interview process. Dr. Genevieve Nelson, CEO of KTF, said our archer leaders are not waiting for change, they are stepping forward to lead it. With more than 120 alumni across the country, the program continues to strengthen leadership in communities, workplaces, and across the nation. Partners including Kina Bank, Newmont, and the Government of Canada continue to support the initiative, helping shape the next generation of Papua New Guinea's leaders. Carol Kiru Jr., TV1 News. The 5th death anniversary of late Grand Chief Sir Michael Somare was observed around the country. In the nation's capital, a memorial service was organized for residents. The event kicked off with a walk of silence march from Paga Hill to the Sir Hubert Murray Stadium, where the main service took place. Guest Speaker and Governor for NCD, Poes Pakop, reminded Papua New Guineans that we ought to reflect on the legacies of our founding fathers, that despite the diversity in culture, tradition, and language, these founding fathers came together to carry a nation into prosperity.
Hundreds stood together to commemorate the 5th death anniversary of Sir Michael on Thursday. It began with the walk of silence from Paga Hill to Sir Hubert Murray Stadium. For residents, this walk was an act of respect and honor of the values of unity, leadership, and peace, and Sir Michael upheld as he led the country. main memorial service followed immediately after the Walk of Silence. NCD Governor Paul Sparkle was guest speaker. In his tribute to Sir Michael, he acknowledged the unity in diversity, saying the country's first leaders stood on this when they worked at bringing Papua New Guinea into sovereignty.
Our capital city, a city of 1,000 tribes, 860 languages, thousands of cultures, tradition, thousands of stories. We congregate here today like we have done in 2022 on the first anniversary of his passing. I acknowledge you all and I thank you all for being here this evening to once again pay respect, pay homage, celebrate the life of Grand Chief.
City residents expressed that it was an emotional and memorable event.
So I'm here commemorating this event because I know that our Grand Chief is a great leader. With him, we are here today and Papua New Guinea is here today. So I'm so grateful, and with that I pay that respect, and I'm here to celebrate this Memorial Day with him today. Thank you, Papua New Guinea.
We can stop here because Sir Michael Sumare am good pla leader belum mi pla Papua New Guinea. Lo am tasol na mi pla luki good pla samti lo Papua New Guinea na mi pla stop belly sin na mi pla walk boom one time.
And in sports, children and young people with disabilities in the National Capital District and Central Province are benefiting from expanded sporting opportunities with the sport from the Australian government. Through the Play for Equity Fund delivered in partnership with Special Olympics Papua New Guinea, inclusive programs in badminton, unified football, bocce and athletics have been rolled out. Up to 20 coaches received specialized badminton training, followed by a competition for 50 para-athletes aged 10 to 18. A two-day unified football tournament also brought together 205 participants, promoting teamwork between players with and without disabilities. Sports Director Sophia Tuna says the program is creating safe spaces where children with disabilities can play, belong and grow. Two of the game's biggest clubs are set to collide under the bright lights of Las Vegas as the Bulldogs and Dragons go head-to-head at the Allegiant Stadium on Saturday, February 28, followed by the Knights-Cowboys clash. The match will round out a triple-header in the U.S. entertainment capital, and both teams are set to put on a show for the fans.
That afternoon it was the Bulldogs in a pretty tight one, and it's Max King.
It's an early chance for Dan Atkinson to make his mark as the Dragons' new half after an off-season switch from the Sharks. The playmaker will combine with Kyle Flanagan in the halves with Damien Cook to pull the strings from the dummy half. St. George Illawarra challenged their best teams in the competition last year, but their inability to close out tight contests ultimately crippled their finals hopes. Fans are hopeful Atkinson's arrival will change that as Shane Flanagan chases a top 8 finish in his third year in charge. There has also been plenty of intrigue around the Canterbury halves throughout the summer as talented 20-year-old Lachlan Galvin enters his first full season at the club. The youngster joined the Bulldogs midway through last year and is expected to take a big step forward in 2026. The loss of marquee recruit Leo Thompson to a calf tear is a major blow, but the injury provides a chance for the remainder of the forward pack to step up against a physical Dragon pack. Canterbury have taken big steps forward in each of the past 2 seasons and have a chance to make a statement as a genuine premiership contender in Las Vegas. Clint Gatherson will skip a Dragons outfit to return to the finals for the first time since 2018. Terry Longwood, TV1 Sports.
The last time the Philippines faced the Matildas was during the 2023 Olympic qualifiers, where they suffered an 8-0 defeat. It was early in Mark Tocaso's tenure as head coach of the Filipinas, and the lopsided result was difficult to take. Sponsor and team manager Jeff Cheng then departed in January 2024. His tenure included the historic achievement of helping the team qualify for the FIFA Women's World Cup for the first time. Now, as they prepare to face the Matildas in the opening game of the Women's Asian Cup in Perth, the Filipinas are seeking redemption. And that ends our midday news. Do join us at 6 for more.